Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of every single age that I could care less about, but I actually do. This is the show of the night. This is He. I am your host, who I can finally talk loud this week because I am back in my own house. But I am your host, the man with the good head on his shoulders because I have no neck to support the necklace winner, A.C. Smooth. Along with me, I have my co-host for today. I have the #1 Becky Lynch fan who is very upset today, and I'm going to let him go all in just a few minutes. That is the boy by his name of James. What's going on, dog?
What's up? Not feeling too good, man.
I know, but let me go ahead and introduce everybody else. Also, I have the modern day Mitaraja Mitz, and along with him, I have the Macho Savage Chunk.
Oh wow!
Oh wow is definitely correct.
What a bully!
What a bully! I'm not a bully. I'm a star.
You're not a star. You don't call people chumps while reporting. You're gonna get like Stephanie McMahon's gonna come to your house.
Stephanie McMahon's in my house. Just tell her don't emasculate me.
She's gonna chain you to the bed and put a red ball in your mouth.
Just tell her that you can't swim, and then let her put those flotation devices in the pool for you, man.
I can't swim, man. I can't swim, so I might just use that. Thank you. Dog, I got clowned. I got clowned that one time I went swimming with the squad. So, yeah.
We're not here to talk about Matthew Auday. God damn it, that's the first comment I get. So, AC Smooth, how does it feel to lose to Matthew Auday every day?
I have a question.
Go ahead with your question. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, Ralph and Tori?
I don't like this. Oh no.
Breon?
I'm hurt.
Breon?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to say happy late Veterans Day to all the military people out there.
Oh, definitely. Shout out to my.
James, send Isaac a message.
Yeah, I don't think we. Did we ever say it publicly? We do have a Marine, a part of the crew. So definitely shout out to Isaac. Also, I do want to give a shout out to one of my former co-hosts. He is actually in the Navy. Please be right. What was James? What was Quincy?
Oh, Quincy, he used to be one of our co-hosts.
Yeah, was he in the Army or was he in the Navy?
Army.
Okay, there we go. Shout out to Quincy. Shout out to Isaac. Anybody else who has served in the military, again, happy late Veterans Day. It's never too late to show your appreciation for the ones who are out there giving their lives up for us. For this country that we so dearly love, whether we agree with everything that's going on or not, that's not the case here. It doesn't matter because you got people out there giving their lives up for us to be able to sit back here and to complain about everything that we want to complain about. Let's be real.
And talk to you beautiful people.
Oh, definitely. Go ahead.
On behalf of the Western Listen Show crew, we want to give a special shout out to Karen, aka Coco.
Oh yeah, definitely. Keep Karen in your prayers.
Don't spread her business, dude. We actually question. Like just for her personal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put anything out there. Just keep her in your prayers, guys. There comes
Next Monday, Isaac said he would help cover Monday if he needs to, but I kind of feel like Karen will be back. She's really good. She's like, I think she'll just want to do it like for the distraction, if nothing else. But
oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean because that was my case too. So
this is the show of the night, and I'm pretty sure we need to talk about the WWE main roster A show.
Hang on, Donovan. Anthony, you got a question?
What was the question? I'm sharing my fault.
Jack, Troy asked you what's your thoughts about the passing of Stan Lee.
Oh man, that really hurts though. Like Stan Lee.
Can we have a shout out to Stan the Man, please?
Yes, definitely. A huge shout out and rest in peace to a true legend to this world, Stan Lee.
Definitely, man.
I'm gonna give a good salute to him. Excelsior!
It's true believers, man. Man, that hurt.
That dude was in his own works up until like last year. When Disney let him go.
He was 95 years old.
Yeah.
That's a life, man.
Life, man.
That is a life.
That dude was still doing stuff until the day he died. Hell, he was working for DC.
Yeah, he had a cameo in the Teen Titans Go movie.
Right.
He came back later in the movie and was like, I don't even care that it's a DC film. I was like, okay.
See, that's the thing. He was in everything. Like in the 90s, they had all those Marvel shows. He was in everything. Like, especially the Fantastic Four. He was the narrator.
No, I am not. I have to work in the morning. I have to get up at like 5 to be at work by 7. So yeah, I can't be like
shout out on Castbox. I want to shout out to they may not be military heroes, but they definitely are heel heat heroes to the Savage Army for putting up a valiant effort against the Monday night losers.
Yeah. It's punishment night needs to get thrown off. Oh gosh, let's not do that, Daniel. But let's get to that conversation now because I know I want to give James a good amount of time to air his grievances. So James, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Yeah, bear with me because well, I start what we were I mean, that shit was on purpose. It's really in the face. Straight in the face. I want to know, this would be a role man for that. I mean, yes.
What was your thoughts on that?
I couldn't hear James properly.
So he was saying that. Go ahead again, James.
I said, all I had to say was Nia Jax deserved. She called something to get in. She meant to do that shit.
I don't know if she meant to do it, but I think she doesn't.
She meant to do it. Her ass would definitely be fired if she meant to do it.
Yeah, she would have been gone like yesterday.
Hang on. Now that's bullshit. Because we go back to Evolution. She is still just like she is like botching the fuck out of these moves, just hard throwing everybody around. She's
Are you trying to say she's visceral?
Pretty much. She's the female Viscera. You know what? Put her ass in a ring with Awesome Kong and let's see her do that shit to her.
Oh, gosh.
She won't.
This bitch will be out for 2 years from an injury if she botches a move on Kong. Awesome Kong took a straight kick from Akira Hokuto and kept coming back for more.
Now, the thing I will say is I don't think it was an intentional situation. This is what I will say. Nia Jax is sloppy.
Yeah.
And we've seen this. But this is nothing new for Nia Jax. She almost killed Charlotte like 2 years ago. She can cuss my Zelina Vega.
I was going to say that.
How could you tell over those big ass nostrils between her face?
Precisely. All I saw was nostrils opening and closing.
Excuse me, Nia Jax's nose is bigger than Zelina Vega's. Don't at me, bro.
I have never seen Nia Jax's nose a day in my life. Every time she comes out, it's just like neck down. I'm like, how you doing?
Look up, chump.
I noticed the face like at the end of the match. I'm like, wow, she's a cute face too.
Look at the nose. Her nose is about as big as Triple H.
Whoa, that is like legendary arena right there. We don't step in Triple H's step in And it don't mean his nose.
We don't talk about Triple H's nose.
Strong ass nostrils.
Can I sing? All right.
Go ahead, James.
Yes, you may.
It's going to be at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be Ronda and Becky. It could be at WrestleMania.
I prefer WrestleMania.
Yeah, I would like to see Becky get her redemption on the biggest stage, and I'd like to see her win.
I think, actually, you know what? Just based off the little bit of build that we've had between these two, I think that could main event WrestleMania. Jamie says that Brian and Donovan knows they love Zelina Vega, and I agree.
We do know. We do know. You knows it, man. You knows it.
Also, that promo Becky did was very powerful.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was very powerful.
Yeah, Becky's really came along with her promos.
She's killing it, man. No, she's been given the opportunity to kill it.
Oh,
She's
definitely.
come a long way. She's being given the opportunity.
I mean, even when she was doing even when like back in like 2016, her promos were like okay, but now it's like she's on a different level at this point.
I think they're giving her more freedom because back then they were just giving her shitty scripted promos.
Oh yeah, like
So like
the baby face, the typical baby face promos, pretty much.
He's
Yeah,
writing,
you know, like
he's writing her own.
I don't know if she's writing her own stuff, but whoever is, if it's her or somebody else writing it, they're doing a good job. I don't care if it's her or Kevin Dunn. If Kevin Dunn's doing it, you're doing something
Dunn
right.
Go jump off a fucking bridge with his hot damn radioactive teeth.
I think he's done writing for Becky.
Oh wow, nobody likes
You knows what?
you knows what. Let's go ahead and get. So we open up the show with AJ Styles, and he's having a nice little conversation with Paul Heyman. And
Hang on, is it just me or did AJ Styles in the last 2 weeks? Does he have like heel intensity coming off of him?
I don't know, because Daniel Bryan just turned heel today, so I doubt that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to discuss that when we get to that. Cause we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, really, dude.
Yeah, so we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna say that's gonna be the final conversation of the day before we get to our James one.
Yeah, let me know because I got some words.
I got some words too, but I think we're gonna disagree on this one.
We probably will.
But and the funny thing is because Paul Heyman came out there and he said he was like he name dropped a lot of guys that I think he was talking about like wrestlers that Brock wanted to wrestle. And it's like, and we know we're not going to get Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Spoil, oh how Paul Heyman loves dropping little slight spoilers.
It's not spoilers. Paul Heyman knows what the people want, and I love how he always cleverly. This man doesn't get a script. He just goes out there. He's clever.
Yeah, that was very clever. It was like it went. Oh, I'm pretty sure it went over everybody's head when he said that. And then it didn't hit me until Shane made the match official for the night. And I was like, wait, Paul Heyman just said that we're not going to see Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan. Something's going to happen here. And that's when I put in the group, I said Daniel Bryan's going to win by some dirty tactic. And so, yeah, Paul Heyman knows what the people want. And so, they were talking about Daniel Bryan because AJ was saying that, yeah, I beat Daniel Bryan, I made him tap out and everything. Then Daniel Bryan comes out there and says, you know what, stop keep your name out my mouth or stuff like that. And he's like, if you say my name again, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Hang on, guys. I'll ask Anthony that question. That's a good question, actually.
Well,
I hear shuffling.
all right.
Go ahead, Anthony.
So he pretty much comes out there on some keep your name out my mouth type stuff, or you gonna get these hands. No Brock Lesnar, no Braun Strowman. And so he says his name again because he was like, you ain't gonna do nothing. And so AJ Styles, so Daniel Bryan punches him in the face, and they have a brawl. And so we come back from a commercial break, and they're going back and forth in the back. And Shane gets over. He was like, you know what? You want it so bad, you got it for the title. So main event, we have AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan again for the title. And whoever wins that will be taking on Brock Lesnar. So we will get there towards the end. What's your question, Donovan?
One of the fans wants to know, do you think No Way Jose would fit better on SmackDown since he's almost non-existent at this point?
No Way Jose would fit better with Cheeseburger.
I forgot all about No Way Jose.
Actually, No Way Jose and Cheeseburger really would actually work.
What would the team name be? No Cheeseburgers?
Nope. No Cheeseburger Jose?
Way Burger?
No, it would be Cheeseburger, hold the fries.
I got something to say, guys.
Go ahead.
About the fifth member of the women's SmackDown team, it's going to be Nikki Cross.
Has that been confirmed yet?
Well, I'm glad to know that because Charlotte is with Faith Wanda. So it's going to have to be Nikki Cross.
It doesn't have to be. They could throw Breon's girl in there.
So we're going to
I don't think Trish Stratus is going to show up for Survivor Series.
I meant Mandy. Wow.
No, it'll be Nikki Cross.
You know, I don't think Nikki Cross is officially on the SmackDown roster.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I think they pulled a Sami Zayn with that one, and that's just that. Until I see her again, I'm just gonna go with they pulled a Sami Zayn with Nikki Cross.
No, man, they're going to get Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler is gonna help Ronda Rousey beat Charlotte. We already know.
I don't want to see any of that.
I mean, they're gonna set up the 4 horsewoman match sometime soon. It's bound to happen.
It's going to happen next year, not like next WrestleMania, not the coming one.
I don't know if they're gonna do it at WrestleMania. I say
the other 2 girls aren't ready. They just barely started. They're still green. It's not going to happen this year or this pay-per-view cycle.
I mean, Ronda's still green.
Exactly. They need to do time development. I heard we might get Asuka and Ronda.
Don't even get me started on Asuka because that's another rant for another time.
Oh, be sure Isaac's present for said rant.
Oh yeah, Isaac and I can go about 2 hours with that one. Trust me. But
Go ahead, Anthony.
let's go ahead and get to this first match. We had Andrade, my boy Andrade Cien Almas on TV for a second straight week, taking an L again, but he's taking on the Membrane Receptors Jeff Hardy.
Okay, quick question. I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to let y'all have this. Why did the veteran why did he go over the young guy who should be getting the win here?
Yeah, I think everybody's thinking the same thing. I would have rather had Andrade in this one.
Yeah.
The commentators keep calling him CN now.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I hate it too.
I like membrane receptors. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against them. I'm glad I have them. But I need some more Andre Alman. Like, I feel like he doesn't. He's like Rodney Dangerfield in '84. He doesn't get enough respect. He gets no respect.
At this point right now, Andrade is pretty much in that spot where he was. I know Breon won't know about this. But if you go back to when Andrade was like in that like swimming in the middle of nowhere thing, and he was just like taking on like everybody debuting, putting on great matches, but just jobbing to everybody. He was Aleister Black's first match.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about, chump.
I know who Aleister Black is.
Go ahead.
I finally got my ring fixed on Jordan.
P-Dog, I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Andrade Cien Almas versus La Sombra. Who wins? I don't know. I guess the same person that went between Sami Zayn and El Generico.
All right.
Don't even tease, guys, because if you want to see a mirror match, you want Blackheart versus Tommaso Ciampa, because that is
No, I got the perfect match. Stan versus Ty Dillinger.
Booty, we said this on Strong Sheet. Booty's Worth versus Barry the Business Bear.
I got it. I don't know, though. I kind of like Bernie.
I promised Isaac I would bring that up, man. I swore to him I'd bring that, because we had a question about who would you like to see in the crossover. We actually spent like 15 minutes having that conversation.
I kind of like Bernie.
Ricochet versus Prince Puma.
Booty word though, like I can't choose.
Kill Shot. You got Kill Shot versus Shane Strickland.
One more other thing, guys. I got an update about the Midnight Challenge.
You know, I have not paid any attention to the Mixed Match Challenge at all.
Yeah.
They did add that stipulation because it's dead in the water. The viewership went down a lot.
That helped it all.
I just wanted to say that anyway, if nobody even cares.
Yeah, like Mixed Match Challenge to me is like the Mixed Match Challenge to me is the same thing as 205 Live as a U.
You know, James, you know my problem with the Mixed Match Challenge? It really kind of made me not want to watch it this time.
Well, you know, that's your opinion. I watched everything.
I know, it's not my opinion. It's just, I was watching it. I don't have a problem with it. And I'm saying, I stopped watching it because they kept shuffling partners around and changing people. And I'm just like, you know.
Yeah. I agree.
It's not bad. It's not. It's just, if you're just switching people who are in it, it's like, it's hard to follow along with, especially because it's not really being pushed a lot. Except when they have matches with Jinder My Balls and Finn Balor on Raw that are pertaining to that.
Shanti. Yo, what was the next match? We're getting off topic here.
Very much.
It was a 6-man tag.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't yet. That wasn't next. It was something else. That was towards the middle of the show. No, it was Miz. It was my boy Miz versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh, you said James's boy Miz versus
Yeah,
Rey Mysterio?
James' boy Miz. Hey, yo, James got that new Marine.
Yeah, he picked it up for the Miz. Why else would you buy it?
I got
How is it, James?
He says to see Becky and Miz team up.
It's good. Becky's the bad guy in this one.
Well, I heard she was the man. So
I heard she was a man too.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I was told. No, I wouldn't take it. Well, I guess if somebody called me the man, I guess I would take it. But you know what I mean.
Y'all don't move.
We all love giving James a hard time. This is just part of the regular day.
Yeah, it's just hazing. You're good.
I don't believe in such a word. Thank you very much.
If you did what you were supposed to do, you would have believed in such a word.
We're not going to talk about those situations, okay? And the thing is, that situation never even happened throughout the whole university.
Neck up.
Stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
Like, it just didn't happen.
It happens all the time.
Well, they haven't, nobody's popped out yet.
Well, that's because they're keeping it low-key. They're probably going off campus and just whooping ass.
They were supposed to pop up last year.
Oh, well, I don't really say, God. I know that their meeting is in like a couple weeks. Like right after Thanksgiving break.
Oh yeah, I'm We'll talk.
Okay. Well, hey, we better talk.
It's not about what you think though. But back to Miz versus Rey Mysterio. We over here talking about stuff like nobody knows what we're talking about.
Oh no, not at all.
But what did you think about this match, James?
I enjoyed it. It was a competitive match.
So why do you hit the Miz again?
It was a competitive match.
So why do you hit the Miz again?
Huh?
So why do you hit the Miz again?
He doesn't.
I just don't like the Miz. I hate it.
I'm not buying it. Cause you like I have yet to hear you say a match with the Miz has been bad. So it's something there that's just like there's some fandom in you if it's just like a hair.
You gotta learn how to read James. When he says he doesn't like the Miz, it's kind of like that kid back in grade school where it's like, oh, I hate that girl, I don't like her at all. When low key he's crushing. He's a big Miz fan. Every time he says, oh, I don't like Miz, I hate Miz. He's in the back of his mind, he's like, man, I can't wait to watch the Marine 6. I can't.
Hey, I paid $12.96 for that DVD.
See? My point exactly.
Look at him, because it's in the A-lister's pockets. You came to play.
There's a price to pay.
He says that movie is awesome.
Oh my God.
Is Mick still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, what did you think about this match? We're just over here just like goofing at this point. That too, Ralph. Say it again.
Hang on, let me reply to Ralph. I agree, Ralph. But anyway, I kind of glad the Miz one because I don't think Ray needed to be out in that team.
You're not gonna sit here and talk about my man Bobby Lashley like that, okay?
Oh my God.
I tell you what I will talk about. We're gonna talk about our man, No Neck Pierce.
Hey, that's me. The no neck wonder AC Smooth.
AC lose? Yeah, I agree.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, don't get pinned again tonight, okay?
I'd watch it if I were you.
What? A replay of the pinning?
You said watch what? I'll tell you what you need to watch.
What's that?
It.
Replay of the Golden Warrior versus AC Smooth?
No, it. You need to watch it.
Okay. It happened on the Cruise of Jericho. Apparently did really well.
Apparently Jericho is now spending his time attacking Imai.
Yeah, we do whatever we want. Yeah, I don't think y'all realize that.
He actually told Imai, I challenge you for your Facebook title. Beat it down, man.
What?
That's great. That's fucking great.
Donald, I've got a question.
Yeah.
When is WrestleMania going to be up this year?
What's that?
WrestleMania.
New York, my guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Lake versus Tim's. We're going to Madison Square Garden.
Well, it's actually gonna be at in New Jersey, but close enough.
Well, I'm going to be in New York in April, so I'm going to get my ticket.
Facts, B.
My guy?
Be sure you go hang out with Snooki while you're there, too.
Hey, James. This is gonna be your attire for WrestleMania. All right, ready?
What's up?
A clean white beater, the freshest Timbs, and the New York Yankees fitted.
He's going to be bumping. It's a hard knock life.
No, he could be walking to the stadium listening to New York State of Mind.
God, no.
And he's going to be sure to get Brooklyn Brawlers all over.
Straight up the dungeons of rap.
Remember that, y'all.
Just be sure that if you get the VIP pass and you walk down the ramp, since you got New Japan World, go back and watch Yoshihashi. Don't do anything he did.
Don't do anything Yoshihashi did. If you need any clarification on what we're talking about, Titus O'Neil times 10.
Oh no!
He fell, dislocated his shoulder, and gave himself a concussion and busted himself open.
God,
He hasn't been pushed in 2 years. They finally gave him a run in, and he tripped and busted himself open and injured himself.
Poor guy.
That's what Isaac said. Isaac's like, you leave that poor man alone. No, hell no. I didn't let that drop ever. You think Titus World Slide was bad? That was Yoshihashi Matt Collide shit.
Right. All right, let's keep on easing on down. We had all the women in the ring as they announced the replacement for Becky Lynch, and none other than Charlotte Flair will be taking on Ronda Rousey. Like that matters because Ronda Rousey's obviously going to pick up the win.
I mean, yeah.
Like I don't see Ronda losing here.
But then again, I was surprised we didn't see though an half a wall in this segment.
Yeah. All
That-
the BS at the end of the show made me forget about that.
Yeah. By the time the show went off, he was like, "Wait, Raw didn't show up? Okay."
Tell me those security guards did their jobs. Ladies and gentlemen.
We actually had some useful security guards, ladies and gentlemen. The first time.
Shut it down. Raw tried to get in, but did you see that one on the left? It looked like a light-skinned or a lighter-skinned Jonathan Coachman. He was like, yeah, I wish a Raw wrestler.
Yo, stop your foolishness now.
Superstar would come in here. They shut it down.
Hold on, Leon. Now, Anthony,
Yes.
who does that one security guard look like from WCC? Just to be.
I gotta look at the pictures again. Who does it look like?
He kind of looked like our boy Aaron. It was for life.
You mean Beast Mode?
Yes.
Don't and remind me Thursday to get on him about that too.
No problem.
Let's keep on going down. We got. I fell asleep on this match. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Bar and Big Show versus the New Day. What happened there? Because I went to sleep.
Like what?
The Big Show KO Executive Woods.
Meet the hair world.
Yeah, I fell asleep, so you can tell how much I cared about that match.
I'm sick of seeing that. I mean, the match was entertaining up until that, but yeah.
I'm sorry. The Big Show puts me to sleep.
Yeah, he might punch you.
Well, I'm glad to see the Big Show pick up a win.
I'm not. I'm sick of Big Show, dog.
Well,
The only time I really cared for the Bishop when he was the Giant in WCW. That's about it.
that was the only time that he was consistent a heel or babyface. Ever since he came to WWE, he's been like back and forth.
Was a consistent performer.
He's been flip-flopping back and forth, and you know it.
He didn't start flip-flopping until like 11?
No, he was flip-flopping back and forth. That's why his first appearance in WWF was him screwing up.
Leave him alone. He's under a lot of stress. He's 7 feet, 445 pounds.
He's a screw-up, and you know it.
There's a question in our Facebook live show.
What was next? You're at the main event now.
Anthony, there's a question in the Facebook live chat for you.
Where is it at?
Ralph asked, odds of Ember Moon pins Asuka on Sunday.
Where's that at?
In the live feed, of Facebook.
My stuff must not be. My stuff. I didn't see that one. But Oz of Ember Moon pinning who?
Ember Moon pinning Asuka on Sunday.
Why is that? How is that happening?
That was whack to us.
Ember's not even on the card.
Exactly.
As unfortunate as that is, Ember's not even on the card.
Yes, Ralph, I agree. He said I would rather have Cassius Ohno.
Yo, Ono would have been a perfect fit. I mean, he already has good chemistry. He already has great chemistry with Cesaro, and I mean, he's another hard-hitting dude. So I mean, he obviously is gonna fit with Sheamus. Then you just have the hardest hitting trio you've ever seen in WWE. That's something that they can say all the time.
I really feel like if they ever wanted Aleister Black to be a tag team dude, I feel like him, like Cassius Ohno and Black would be good.
It seems like something they would just throw together just because.
Yeah, but Aleister Black is like so much better on his own.
Yeah.
But I can see like Ohno being like his mentor or like, you know, like his vocal point. It'd be a great match. It'd be a great pairing though. It really would be.
All right, Breon, James, everybody, y'all ready? This is where we're gonna have the other conversation of the day. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. And what was a solid? It was a really solid match. It wasn't as good as the match last time, but nonetheless, it was a pretty good match. And Daniel Bryan came out on top here. He ducked out of the way when AJ was going for a phenomenal forearm, knocked the ref out. I want to say it was Kyoto. And then he low blows AJ Styles. And then hits their running knee, 1, 2, 3, and just attacks him after he wins the match. And gives this very weird but interesting smirk, like this creepy smile, like he was joining Sanity or something like that. But it solidified his heel turn. So what are your thoughts on this before I get to my thoughts?
Well, I got a thought real quick. You're saying his name wrong. We know Daniel Bryan is not his real name. It's John Jacob Peterheimer Schmidt.
Jingleheimer Schmidt, you got it right. That's my name too.
All right.
Go ahead, Breon and James. Y'all got the flow.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna start off by saying that was a load of bullshit. All right. We went on and on. AJ, 371 days as champ. Face that runs the place. He even brought back out the champ that runs the camp. Been a while since I heard that. Then you go out and put on a slamming match and you get bullshit on TV. I'm not necessarily against Daniel Bryan having the big belt, well, the SmackDown big belt. But I feel like after everything he's been through, the concussions and the grand return, I feel like that finish and him receiving that belt should have been reserved for a pick. I just feel like they slid Daniel in there just so it wouldn't be AJ versus Brock again. Which I get it, but I'm an AJ Styles fan. I need my boy at the top. So I'm looking forward to where they go with the feud. I think the result and the time as well as the place was a little bit bullshitty. But I'm a SmackDown guy, so I guess Daniel Bryan gets to nod. I hope he gets the W over Brock Lesnar. It's not going to happen, but, here's hope.
James, any thoughts on the heel turn?
I was caught off guard. I didn't see that coming.
You and me both.
Mitt?
I
go
thought
ahead.
everything was going to turn heel. But
Okay. I love the match, but I couldn't save this for later. It didn't make sense. Like Beyonce. My main concern of this match is now we have Brock versus Daniel. We all know the physicality Brock going to bring. that's a bit dangerous for Daniel. Since he coming back.
I mean, he did stay in the match in Greatest Royal Rumble for over 60 minutes, if that counts for something.
Right, but that's nothing compared to being the match with Brock with that physicality he brings. Because, I still have that concern of the injury he had earlier before he actually came back.
Yeah, I think that was one of my concerns too. But I'm actually looking past that.
I have a thought on this one though,
Yeah, go ahead, Donovan.
because this was okay. They put on a decent match. It felt a little more rushed because the last one they had was 15 minutes, 12 to 15. I understand time constraints and whatnot, and then but this is Daniel Bryan, and you're getting close to Survivor Series. Didn't AJ just for the first 4 months of the year of the new cycle have a low blow fest with Shinsuke? I mean, no, seriously, isn't this pretty much that was the whole story with those two? And you're telling me that beats him now?
Why did I not think of this? If everything I thought about, I did not think about the low blow situation.
I mean, hell, I posted the video of Kinshasa. I mean, come on. I mean, this was clearly just a title pass, and it's Daniel Bryan and AJ. Both of them deserved a hell of a lot better title change than this.
Yeah, God.
All right.
I mean, hell, AJ is ever since he turned back face, he can show that he can go the heel edge. Why did he just take a low blow and lose? I mean, it's AJ. He should have low blowed him right back.
He needs to start putting a cup on. He got low blowed 80,000 times. You think if you put your hand on a hot stove enough, eventually you're gonna be I need a fucking oven mitt.
J. Cole said one time, "Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times,
1,000 times and take my title.
Fool me 3." And AJ said, "Fool me 3 times, just take my title."
Just take it. Just fucking have it.
I mean, seriously, guys, that's what bothers me. This was a very, it was surprising, and I get what they were doing, and I get the time constraints, but this was a horrible way to switch the title off. Especially when you factor in AJ's entire reign against Nakamura was, trying to actually get a finish to a match without getting a low blow to count it out.
Kinshasa. All right, so I want to bring this to you all attention. All right, this wasn't that long ago. All right, so Daniel Bryan and Miz have been feuding for quite a while. Go back. It was one of the episodes of SmackDown, and Miz was talking about how the reason why Daniel Bryan isn't where he wants to be at is because he's not willing to take the risk to win matches at any cost. Anybody remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So, what just happened? Daniel Bryan took the low road to beat AJ Styles. He pretty much fell into the influence of The Miz.
Are you trying to say this whole thing is some sick, twisted game that Miz is playing?
Yes, this is how great The Miz is.
But that would be very interesting.
No, this is how great The Miz is. When The Miz says something, 9 times out of 10, it comes to fruition. The Miz said that Nikki Bella and John Cena were not going to be a legit couple. What happened?
Okay.
The Miz said that Enzo needed to watch himself or he'd be out of the WWE. What happened? The Miz also said that Daniel Bryan wouldn't get the WWE title until he won at any cost. What happened tonight? This is why, James, I hope you listen to me right now. This is why we sit here and praise The Miz the way we do. Because we know that The Miz knows what he is talking about. I might be reaching, but still.
How about y'all go pick up a copy of your own sentence?
I just might. I get paid Thursday. I just might.
Why buy it when I can get it from Redbox for like $1?
Why do that when
Go to me in a mail, I'll borrow it from you.
Yeah, can you send that in the mail for me, James?
It's really good.
That's because it's got your boy in it. That's why.
So, thank you.
It's got your man in it.
The man.
The man.
But no, in all seriousness though, that I think that's gonna tie into it because just the fact that that was something that The Miz and Daniel Bryan were going back and forth about. I think that's going to really tie into the fact that Daniel Bryan has pretty much kind of went back on what he said he wouldn't do. I did kind of go overboard with the whole, what, did I? Because everything I said was right. I mean, the Miz has called all these things correctly. So, I mean, was it a reach? I don't know. Maybe. Was I can somebody say if I was reaching? Was I reaching, Breon?
Oh,
I mean, now that you bring up everything, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
so here's a thought I just thought about. The Charlotte just placed Becky now to face Ronda. Who's going to be the 5th member for Team SmackDown?
I say Mandy. And Breon, keep it in, keep them in, keep it in.
Oh no, they're out, dog.
It will not be Mandy. It will not be Mandy.
It will be Mandy.
No, it won't be Nikki.
I don't think Nikki Cross doesn't need to take another pinfall right now. And I highly doubt that they're going to have her be the sole survivor. Because I do have SmackDown's woman winning the elimination match.
Well, I do have to say this: if it's not Nikki or her, I think it should be. I think they should like literally have like somebody from NXT do like a one shot.
That could happen, but I mean, it can't be somebody that you know that are. I mean, Nikki Cross has already has already lost via submission. So would it be a smart idea to have her go out there and go on her back again?
They did it to Sami Zayn when he was promoting NXT TakeOver stuff.
I mean, that's
But
Sami
the thing
Zayn.
is War Games is the day before, so like, why not? Why not have like whoever wins War Games, one of them come out?
So, I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Nikki. So,
Her name is Nikki.
Braun Strowman cashing in his briefcase against Shayna Baszler too. So,
I mean, yeah.
you can't come back from that, James.
Yeah, Ralph. I'm definitely interested in seeing where this goes now because this is like, think Johnny Gargano right now. Like this is on some Johnny Gargano type turn stuff.
I'm in love with Candice LeRae.
So I'm like, I have to say this turn for Daniel Bryan has really made me a lot more interested in the main event scene now. Because
I'm talking about Candice LeRae, man.
What are you talking about? The Marine?
No, Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae? Nah.
Oh, someone said Bianca Belair.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me now. Y'all know I love me some Bianca Belair. I'm about to bust out the old 40-year-old in
What
me.
if it's Jenny? What if it's Jenny or somebody from NXT UK?
I doubt it's going to be anybody from the UK division. If anybody from the UK division, it will probably be a Tony Storm or a Rhea Ripley. But that's about it.
I don't think they'll bring Tony Storm in that fast.
Jordan Grace.
I need you to stop waiting over Mandy. She is going to be the addition.
Jordan Grace.
Some sort of surprise in the sleeve.
It's going to be Lana. Yeah, there you go. If somebody says it's going to be Lana.
Hey, shut up, man.
Hey, that's the man.
Yes.
Y'all know who Jordan Grace is?
Who?
Jordan Grace.
You said short braids.
Jordan Grace.
Grace.
Who that? I don't know who that is.
Who's our impact?
Oh,
I need to get back and watch Impact. I've been slipping on Impact, y'all. I'm sorry.
I ain't got the damn channel, so I ain't got no choice but to slip.
It's going to be Leva Bates. It's going to be Leva Bates.
Blue Pants?
Yes.
No, I don't care what anybody says. Her name will forever be Blue Pants to me.
She can come out and imitate Paige.
Yo, somebody actually tried to pull out a article saying, like, a rumor saying that Paige was cleared to wrestle. She's already shot that down. She's not. She personally shot that down. So
okay. Ralph asking us what's the odds for
No, go to sleep.
to be the first to be eliminated.
say it again.
Ralph is asking us what's the odds for Ruby Riott to be the first one eliminated.
I'm gonna give who's in the matches? Nia, Tamina, Ruby.
Tamina's going first.
But that's not enough.
I'm gonna go with Tamina.
We hope it's Nia. We don't want to see anybody else get injured.
I mean, I would love to see Nia get out first, but you know, she still has that match that she has with Ronda Rousey at TLC, so that's not happening. They'll probably have Nia end up being the sole survivor. They'll probably have, if they want Raw to win, they'll probably have Nia win the whole thing, knowing WWE. I put nothing past them at this point. Like, y'all might be surprised about it, but I won't.
Now, guys, remember the 25th. I'm going back up to Raleigh, so on the 25th. So,
Be safe there, bro.
Are you? Where you in Greensboro now?
no, I'm going to school up in Raleigh.
No, where you at? Are you? Do you live in Greensboro?
No. I live in Clinton. I just go back and forth to Raleigh.
Where the heck is Clinton at?
Right below Philly.
Oh, so you in the 2-6.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And you see my boy Jermaine. Tell him I said what's up.
All right. Well,
You might not realize because he doesn't look like your typical rapper. He looks like a guy that just like walks around the street.
I don't listen to rap, dude.
It doesn't matter. I didn't ask you if you listen to J. Cole. I just said if you see him.
Okay.
You ever been down Forest Hills Drive?
No, like I said, I'll be going back up north to Raleigh for drinks.
Like I said, look at the teams. You can tell Raw's. Yeah, Raw's Mrs. Baby. Like we already know that Raw is gonna win the series this year again. I'll be surprised if SmackDown ever wins the series. Jamie said that SmackDown is doing a house show on January 6th in Fayetteville.
Yeah, I know. I'm going.
He said he's going. So aren't you? I think Jamie, you're going too, right? Because Jamie's in North Carolina. Jamie, you're in North Carolina or South Carolina? But y'all ready to go ahead and get to our final thoughts?
Yeah, like
Of course you would like thoughts. Jill Scott. Boy, boy.
Lord have mercy.
So,
Oh, I always knew Jill was like that though. I mean, if you know who Jill Scott is, if you know Jill Scott, you know Jill Scott be like that.
I thought Anthony would have a thing for Erykah Badu.
Look, Erykah Badu is always gonna be bad. Oh, Jamie, I got something to show you then.
Oh wow! Somebody said Anthony needs to do a video for Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh gosh. Oh, before we get to our final thoughts, I do want to say on Thursday, be on the lookout on the page because I'm going to be starting a new series where I'm going to do post every Thursday. It's going to be called the Smooth 10. So what that is pretty much I'm going to be doing a top 10 list of certain things, different categories. So if you have any certain categories you want me to do, find that post on the page and hopefully I can pin it. But send the suggestions there. Thursday is gonna be the top 10 wrestlers under the age of 25.
We already know it's gonna be Velveteen Dream, Velveteen Dreams lookalike, Velveteen Velveteen Puma.
Randy Orton.
He's not under 25, James. With that being said, let's get to our final thoughts. James, you start us off with our final thoughts today before I have the necky.
Well, I just want to let everybody know that NXT War Games is this Saturday. And Survivor Series is 15 days. A 2-hour early kickoff show. 9 o'clock Eastern. And so, I'm going to get some time to one another and see everybody's going to see.
Yeah. 10-4.
All right, Maharaja.
My final thought is I'm very surprised Raw didn't have no man or female attacking SmackDown tonight. I thought that was a little bit lackluster to carry the momentum for the Survivor Series pay-per-view.
Yeah, but they're really building into it. Rollins Shinsuke should be getting a lot more build too.
I agree with that. But I'm definitely looking for a takeover. And no, Braun Strowman is not catching it. Mr. Bruce.
Keep it coming.
Breon.
Well, I finally broke up with WWE Network, so I will be relying on the Bleacher Report and various other websites updates. Also, like I said, go get on Bluebird. Oh, and I wanted to let you know, next Tuesday we're gonna have a little late night Savage because your boy got approved for Wednesday off, so I will be up probably all night next Tuesday. I'm here for the
I might hit a special with your ass next Tuesday then, just cause.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Breon.
Yes.
You already got the network. Just get the Wi-Fi, and I got that statement of any streaming Survivor Series.
Muffle.
You said what?
I'll be streaming NXT and Survivor Series.
Oh, well, hell, okay. All right. Well, yeah.
All right, my final thought is actually going to be reading this this wiki about Nia Jax. Severina Fenene, born May 29th, 1984, is an Australian-born American professional wrestler and is plus-size model signed to WWE, where she performs on the Raw brand under the ring name Nia Jax. She is a former WWE Raw Women's Champion. She's also known as the female Viscera. I'm not gonna go with the first reason why. I'm just gonna say for her carelessness in the ring. Whoever said this is wrong.
not even a lion. Get out of here.
Yo, who came up with the fact to call her the female viscera? We need to have a talk.
Check Wikipedia and see if it's still
Whoever
correct.
put that is not incorrect.
That was Doctor.
I mean, I didn't see one lie on the damn page.
I mean, she has been kind of careless, but I mean, hey, with that being said, I have one more thing to say. Brian Alvarez is a wrestler, Ryback. You're stupid.
Oh God! Oh, fucking-
Yo, Ryback really tried to go in on Brian Alvarez today. He was like, you couldn't be a wrestler, so you sit here and talk about him. Like, dude, he wrestled. He's a wrestler.
If everybody was here, I'll just catch out the credits tonight.
Don't put James, we do care, but we're trying not to comment on that.
You said, no, I'm just mad at the fact that they Oscar tap out.
Yep.
To who?
No.
Dear Lord, I come to you now. Some ways I know how.
Y'all,
And I'm praying for Vincent Kennedy McMahon because he obviously has no idea what he is doing. I ask that you...
money, yeah. I gotta make money, yeah. Kiss my ass on TV, yeah. That's money, yeah.
Basically.
With that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I need to go ahead and get myself to bed so I can get up in the morning and get myself showered up and get ready to go to work. So, I will all bid you a good night and a stay smooth. I ain't doing no Kenny Omegas around here. Stay smooth, y'all.
Hey, bring up.
Take over.
I'll send you the link to not